everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking about my 6-week postpartum update. So I am officially 6 weeks postpartum. I actually had my doctor's appointment today, so I'm very excited to give you guys a whole bunch of details about that and give you a little bit of an update of how I am doing 6 weeks postpartum. I have my laptop here, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. But let's just first start out with my doctor's appointment. So if you guys are new here, I had an unplanned C-section and an unplanned induction on February 27th. That's when my baby was born. I had a baby boy. His name is Wesley. He's very cute. He is sleeping, well, trying to sleep. That's our little monitor there. So I'm just watching him. But yeah, so I actually had a velamentous cord insertion with my placenta. So my placenta was not quite attached well with all the vessels. If you want to know more about that, you can look it up. I'll put the word down here so you know how to spell it. It's also commonly referred to as a VCI. But if you guys are interested in hearing more about my birth story, I'll go ahead and link that video here so you guys can check that out. And then let's just go ahead and get into my doctor's appointment. So again, my doctor's appointment was today. My husband was not able to go with me because of COVID still. So he actually took me, but just waited in the car with the baby. And I went in. I did not have my, what they call the well woman check, like my yearly checkup. They did not do that at this appointment. I'm going to schedule that for when I hit my year mark, because I had that right before I got pregnant. For me, they didn't do that. I know sometimes they will do that for other people in different doctor's offices. So I'm actually all cleared. Everything looked good. I'm healing properly and I didn't have any infections of any kind. So I'm cleared to return to normal activities. I did have him check to see if I had any ab separation or diastasis recti, however you say that. And he said that I did not. He also said that when he does a C-section normally, he kind of pulls those abs back together because you're very open with a C-section. So he did say that he kind of pulled those abs back together before they sewed me up. But he did check like up here, like higher up on my abs, like right between my rib cage. And he said that everything looked good there. He also checked my incision and said that it was healing well. He kind of pushed on it just to see how it was feeling. He asked me if I had any pain with that. And he also pushed on my uterus to see how it was feeling. I had no pain there. I have been having some more pain on the right side when I move, or if I bend my legs and have my leg up bent, like one leg bent too long, then I will have a little bit of pain. So I let him know about that. And he said it could be a cyst on my ovary. So he kind of pushed around on my stomach, and where he pushed on the right side, I did have pain there. And he said that that's where my ovary is. So it could be that. He said if I have pain continuously for another week, to follow up and go get an ultrasound and see if they can see a cyst on my ovary. He didn't seem to be worried about it, so hopefully that pain will just go away and I won't even have to worry about that. But yeah, so that's kind of how things are going and how my doctor's appointment went. And now I'm just going to update you guys about a couple of things that I have done so far. So I did wear jeans the other day for the first time, and one pair of my jeans for sure fit. I haven't tried on the other ones yet. I am going to be going through my clothes in the next little bit just to be able to get rid of some things. I know that my body has changed and it's different, and I'm learning to love that. And in that process, I'm going to get myself a couple of new items so that I feel comfortable wearing my clothes. But all my jeans seem to be okay. They are all about the same size, and I got them right before I got pregnant. So, but just one pair fit so far, so we'll try on the rest later. I could not wear the jeans for super long just because sitting down, there's like that pressure right there, right on the incision. So I definitely wanted to take them off more towards the end of the day, but I was okay for about a day to wear them. I am still wearing cozy clothes though when I'm at home. I also did a big try on of all of my swimming suits, and none of them fit. So I'm going to need to get a new swimming suit this year. I usually like to get at least one new swimming suit every year for the summer. I usually like to look at Target or Cupshe, somewhere that's kind of cheaper and I can just get a fun swimming suit for the year. But none of them fit, so I'm gonna have to get a couple of new ones. I'll let you guys know where I end up finding my swimsuit this year. It's been really hard to find a swimming suit, so I'll let you guys know. I also told you guys in my 3-week update, if you guys want to check that video out, I'll link it here. I also told you guys in that video that I had started putting breast milk on my scar and my stretch marks to see if that would help heal them. I haven't been very consistently doing that, so I haven't seen too much progress there. I have started a vitamin E oil though, so that's been really nice, and I think that that's helped a lot. It's definitely helped with the scar, not so much the stretch marks, they're still very red, but I'll keep you guys updated on that and let you know if there's any progress there. I'm actually also going to show you guys what my stomach is looking like 6 weeks postpartum. I do have stretch marks, and I am also going to go ahead and just show you guys my C-section scar. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that in the next clip. Okay, so here is what my stomach is looking like 6 week postpartum. It's definitely a little bit more out there. I obviously haven't started any kind of exercise at all, so this is just what it's looking like. You can see I have these little stretch marks here on the front. These are the ones I'm still working to get the color to go away on. They're still very red. Okay, and there is my C-section scar. So that's just kind of what it's looking like right now. I also attempted to do some scar mobility type exercise things. I started actually right on the scar and just kind of pulled in opposite directions, and it was very painful, so I decided to back away from that. And so now what I'm doing is about 2 inches away from my scar, I am just pulling the skin kind of upward to try and get some stretching and mobility in there. I will keep you guys posted and let you know how that goes as well. I just barely started doing that this week. This is when I felt comfortable doing it. It was about 6 weeks. I know that there are some people that say that you can start that as early as 4 weeks, but I would definitely recommend checking with your doctor or doing your own research on that. And then also something fun postpartum, I've noticed that I've had some extra body odor that I didn't have before. So I'm trying a new deodorant. I'm trying that Schmidt's brand that's just like the all natural. I tried the rose and vanilla today. It's very fragrant from what I'm used to, and I don't actually wear a ton of perfumes or body type scented stuff. And before I was pregnant and postpartum, I really didn't wear deodorant that much unless I was working out. I just really am not a smelly person. So I will keep you guys posted on how that goes. It's definitely a stronger smell than I'm used to, so if you guys are already used to a strong smelling deodorant, then that would be a great one to use. Like I said before, it's all natural. I am also still taking a prenatal. I asked my doctor if I should take a postnatal or a prenatal, and he said it really doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna stick with my prenatal. I still have a whole nother bottle that I bought when I was pregnant because they were on sale. So I'll continue taking that. And then as far as breastfeeding is going, so breastfeeding is definitely going a little bit better. I will be doing a video about all of my favorite breastfeeding products and tips and tricks that I've learned to help with breastfeeding. If you guys are not aware, I have an overactive letdown and I have an oversupply. I know lots of times people have an undersupply, and that's more commonly talked about, but I do have an oversupply. So I'll be talking about that more in my next video. But I do have a very painful letdown, and so I did ask my doctor about that, and he said that if there's any swelling or redness or anything in my arms, like right here is where I usually have a lot of pain, he said any redness there, to look for that, and it could be maybe an infection of some kind, but I haven't had any of that so far, so he said it should be normal. I have had it from the beginning as well, so he said that it's probably fine, but to just look out for any signs of an infection. And then as far as my weight, I'm not really worrying about my weight too much. I will weigh myself occasionally, but I'm really just not worried about my weight at all right now. I just want to make sure that I'm feeding myself and feeding my baby. And now that I'm cleared to exercise, I'm going to start slowly moving into doing some more exercise, but it's not necessarily for me to lose any weight yet. I want to just make sure that my body is strong and I'm able to pick up my baby and take care of him and do those daily things and slowly get back into working out. If you haven't been around for a while, I actually had a miscarriage last year, and with my miscarriage we got pregnant fairly quickly after, and so I had a hemorrhage, which I think was from my miscarriage. So I wasn't able to exercise for the first 20 weeks of my pregnancy, and then after that it was hard to exercise anyways, which I'm also glad that I didn't exercise now since I know that I had the VCI. So I haven't really honestly exercised for more than a year. So anyways, I'm just really excited to get back into taking care of my body and putting some more effort into taking care of myself. And then as far as my sweet baby, he's sleeping. So here's a little picture of him so you guys can see what he's looking like these days. He's already fitting into 0 to 3 month clothes, which makes me very sad. I wanted the newborn stage to last forever. So I've already reorganized all of his clothes and switched them all out. He's waking up 2 times in the night to feed. We do put him to bed around around 7 or 8. We have a dream feed at 10, and then he has 2 feedings in the middle of the night after that, excuse me. And then he'll wake up around 7 o'clock and want to eat at like 7 or 8 o'clock. He does sleep in his own room in his bassinet, which I absolutely love. It's better for me and it's better for our baby. He fusses a lot throughout the night, but he's still actually sleeping, which I didn't really know was a baby thing, but it totally is. So we're also still swaddling him. We use a sound machine, and we do use the owlet at night. We don't use the owlet for naps just because it's a lot to put it on and take it off and do that whole thing. But he does wear it at night, and it does help a lot because you can look at how his sleep is, and that's actually one of the products that I talk about in one of my other videos, so you guys can check that out there. I talk more about that and how the sleep looks. I actually show you in the app what it looks like, so that's very cool. Yeah, and so that's actually honestly it. I feel like things are going well. I'll definitely keep you posted on the cyst and the pain on my right side, and we'll see if there's anything there. I'll keep you posted on scar mobility and the vitamin E oil, and let you guys know how that's going, so definitely stay tuned. I will of course be doing more postpartum updates as we go along. I know that there are always things that can happen later, like postpartum depression, postpartum hair loss, all those types of things. So I'll keep you guys posted on my postpartum journey, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.